But yeah, what I would say though from the video we were just watching, what I take away from it is stop looking to the court system for justice because that's not where justice lives. You know what I'm saying? So um, in the battle for your humanity, there is no such thing as a as a decision of consensus. Okay, you are a person. You are free. You are equal. Like you were born that way. There are things that are taking it from you. So the court is not the place to figure out who's human. That's not subject to the courts. So there are things that need to be done in the courts, and there's things that need to be done in the streets, and that's what I take from it. Now, also with any movement, there's multiple facets and multiple angles. Uh, you need somebody who's going to fight in the courts because the Dred Scott decision helps move the country towards a particular direction, not because of the decisions, but because of the decisions, right? So you have that. So to explain, you have the decisions that were fighting against his humanity and his family's humanity and freedom. Those decisions really don't mean anything. But those very same decisions spark the outrage over here to give energy to continue to fight on a different level. So that's what I mean, right? The decisions themselves in the courts, meh, but because of those very same decisions, other actions can take place. And that's how basically any major movement works. You got those who are fighting in the courts, those who are fighting in the streets, those who are fighting in the businesses, and it's all moving in the same direction. And you need all of them to make it happen.
All right. Adam, Tracy.
Anna, you go first.
Yay that he got free. I'm happy that there was some tiny little good part of this story. But my question is now, since legally in 1857, any black person, didn't matter if you were a freedman from the North, didn't matter if you were enslaved, and you could not be considered a citizen. Anything ever say that was wrong?
So
Um,
nothing said it directly, but the 13th Amendment abolished chattel slavery as a course of bondage. And then the 14th Amendment gave birthright citizenship. So it was like that's how they overturned the Dred Scott decision, really, the 13th and 14th Amendment. But that's the closest it came. Like America is not very good at saying we were wrong.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Oops.
yeah, I think there was some president. I don't even know which one. One of the Bushes, maybe it was Clinton. I don't know. But one of them apologized for slavery in some offhanded, sideways kind of way. But you know, you're not doing restitution, so I'm really not really understanding what the value of that apology is.
Yeah.
We kind of know it was wrong. That's why they passed the amendments. But
So what I see is there are still all kind of legal decisions that are saying you are not citizens. The voting has to be re-upped every 25 years. Like,
oh, it's very clear. Yeah, we are extended guests,
wow.
right? We are not afforded equal protection under the law. That's we know it, we see it. It's
Right.
also part of the trauma that we all live with each and every day.
Mm-hmm.
We're not afforded equal representation in history. That's why we have to have a separate track, That's why we have to have a month, right? Because we're still one off. We are not equal representation in corporate America or business America because we're denied access because they won't do reparations because you can't give us back time. Can't give us that. But you could make it so we could start our own factories and start our own machines of industry. But to do that, we would need a lot of money, and that's part of reparations. So since you won't do that, we are forced to try to make our ways within the established culture. So now maybe you'll give us a job in your businesses. And I think that's one of the way we got off track in a slightly different discussion. But we're all now you got people fighting about, what's the diversity, equity, DEI, and stuff like that, because you won't let us own the company. We have to fight you to be able to work in yours.